Really happy to be. Okay, here we go. All right, well, welcome everybody to our Go Love Life opportunity presentation. I'm extremely happy to be working with Sally and with Andre, just amazing people. I like to say that, when you have a good company like this, backed by good people, then we attract more good people. And that's exactly what's happening every day. We're attracting better people to come and share this opportunity. Now, we totally believe that everyone should have financial freedom, time freedom, but most of all, optimal health. That's truly our message. And sometimes people ask me, well, what makes Goal of Life so different than all these other companies that promise to have good health, and other companies now are talking about the gut microbiome? Well, you're going to find out in this presentation that we're very unique in what we do, simply because our main focus is the gut microbiome. And it's not just about who talks about it, it's about who does the best job of putting the best ingredients together and keeping the system simplest and unaffordable. And I think that's what Go Love Life has done. They've really made being healthy simple for all of us, and I think that's what we all want, because sometimes we know that the industry itself makes it very complicated, right? I know that in the past I used to take a lot of different supplements, and I wasn't sure which was which ones were the best ones, which ones were the one that really worked for me. So I used to take a lot of different pills and supplements and drinks and powders and you name it. And I felt like it was helping, but I really didn't know which one was the best one. And you know what? I used to spend a lot of money. It got very expensive, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. Being healthy and getting different kinds of supplements. Before you know it, you're spending a lot of money when you're adding up all these supplements. I know I personally was spending over $300 a month easily. And now, ever since I started with Goal of Life, everything has become so much simpler. And that's what I love, that I can tell people, hey, you're going to just do the right thing to optimize your health, and you're not going to spend a lot of money, and it's going to be simple for you. It's not going to be complicated, because we believe that we really should be focusing just on one thing. And that one thing is focusing on the well-being of the gut microbiome. That is our message. So for some people, that word microbiome may be a new term, but really it's all about the gut health. If you could understand that the gut is the center of health, then that's really all we're talking about here. In the gut is the answer to all of our problems, all right? But at the same time, it could be the, the, the cause of all of our problems. So we have to make sure that we're taking care of the gut. Now, when we talk about the microbiome, what exactly does that mean? Well, inside of the gut, or the intestinal tract is the gut. Inside there lives not millions, not billions, but trillions of microorganisms. Microorganisms like enzymes and bacterias and all kinds of different beings that we can't see because they're so small. You have to see them with a microscope, but they're there living inside of us. And some of them we don't want. Some of them are bad bacteria, but we also have lots of good bacteria that we absolutely need. And years ago, maybe we didn't realize this, but now science is verifying that the good bacteria is what keeps everything in the body healthy. So we want to make sure that there's plenty of good bacteria. So how do we do that? Well, it's not always that easy to do, because the way you create good bacteria to keep us healthy, to keep the gut healthy, is by eating the best foods, right? The natural foods that we know are good for us, like fruits and vegetables, and things like herbs, and anything that's organic. And maybe years ago, maybe our ancestors would eat very well and perfectly that way. But as time has gone by and technology has progressed, now we have what's called processed foods. We have a lot of unhealthy foods, a lot of foods high in sugar. So a lot of times we eat those foods, right? And everybody's guilty of that. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has a perfect diet. So every time that we eat those unhealthy foods, like the sugary foods and the greasy foods and the processed foods, then what happens is we're creating the bad bacteria. We're feeding the wrong type of bacteria. And when the bad bacteria dominates over the good bacteria, that's what causes illness in the body. That's when we get diabetes and high blood pressure and we get things like cancer, right? Inflammation in the body, all kinds of illnesses that are really, originating from the gut. So this is so important that even the scientists are calling the gut the second brain in the body. Just like the brain actually controls all the functions of the body, well, so does the gut, so does the intestinal tract. As a matter of fact, it even affects the brain. So sometimes we have to argue which of the two brains is really the most important, because even the gut will affect the brain. We know that illnesses like Alzheimer's and dementia, and even neurological disorders and behavioral disorders like depression, and when people say they're bipolar and they have all these conditions, we know that a lot of times that's because the gut is not working properly. So this is all verified through science, and don't take my word for it. You can just go on Google and type in gut microbiome, or you can go on YouTube and type in gut microbiome, and then you could type in gut microbiome and cancer, or gut microbiome and inflammation, whatever you're curious about. You want to see how the gut relates to that illness, there's probably an article written on it somewhere, and you'll be able to find plenty of information. These are just some examples. We know now that the gut plays a role in dementia and depression, even things like long-term COVID. What is long COVID? Well, some people get COVID and then, a year later, they're still getting symptoms, which is horrible. You want it to go away, but it doesn't. So we know now that that's related to an unhealthy gut, an imbalance in the gut. So there's plenty of information out there, and there's going to be more and more information as time goes on. So this is no secret. This is something that's proven scientifically. And again, it's just a matter of who is going to do the best job of providing the gut with the nutrients they need, with the nutrients it needs, so that it can be healthy. So we like to think that Go Love Life is the leader in the gut microbiome space. And that's why we call ourselves the microbiome company. And we want to make sure that everyone experiences this healthy well-being feeling, right? Because when you create new healthy bacteria, and you do that through the Go Love Life products, right? When you create that new healthy bacteria, you're actually improving your digestion. And once your digestion improves, you're able to absorb your nutrients better. Another magical thing that happens is that your immune system gets strengthened. And this is very important nowadays because we're living in the age of COVID, correct? Right? Back in 2020, we all used to think that COVID was going to disappear in about a year or 2 years, and then we were going to go back to living a normal life. But we know now that that's not true. COVID is here, and it's not going away. So we're going to have to live with COVID. We're going to have to learn how to protect ourselves. And the best protection that we have is by strengthening our immune system. That's what's going to protect us against COVID, against any virus, any infection. And again, how do we do that? By building new healthy bacteria in our gut. And how do we do that? By using the Go Love Life product system, which I'm going to go into in detail in a minute. But when that happens, when we're producing the healthy bacteria, the gut actually produces its own vitamins as well. And it acts as a natural antibiotic, and it helps fight off the unhealthy bacteria. So we can say that a healthy gut microbiome impacts the functions of every system in the body. We know that it helps with allergies. We know that it accelerates your metabolism, which we all need, right? Once we get into our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, the metabolism slows down quite a bit. It's not like when we were 20 years old, when we could eat anything we want and we wouldn't gain weight. So we need help. We need to accelerate that metabolism, and that's what the healthy gut does. We also know that it impacts our neurological function. It impacts our mood. It helps fight off fatigue. It helps eliminate inflammation from the body. It helps you lose weight faster and easier. It helps you sleep better. It improves your energy. It improves your stamina. It improves your liver and your kidney function. It also protects your skeletal system. It improves the appearance of your skin. It improves the function of your brain and the neural systems. And simply, it just helps us age healthy, because we all have to age, but we want to make sure that we're aging gracefully and healthy. So I like to always point out that sometimes, we spend a lot of money on vitamins, but we have to understand that these store-bought vitamins are mostly synthetic vitamins. And the body's not really designed to absorb synthetic materials. So most of the times the body just kind of flushes these vitamins out. A lot of people like to use the term expensive urine, because that's what happens. You just flush it out and you're throwing money down the drain, honestly. So here in Go Love Life, we don't look for synthetic ingredients. We look for all natural organic ingredients, just like God intended. I firmly believe that the solution to all of our problems is already here on earth. We just have to find them. And thanks to Go Love Life, they're actually going out there and finding everything for us, right? They're finding the best things that the earth has to offer. They go to the gardens of the world to find the best fruits and vegetables and superfoods so we can nourish our bodies. They go to the exotic markets of the world, so they find these healing herbs and healing spices. They go to the remote areas of the world. They go to the ancient sources of the world. And a good example of this is 25 years ago when the founder of Go Love Life, Kelly Olson, when he discovered the noni fruit, they went through ancient sources. They went to, they talked to people that had been using the noni fruit for centuries, and that's how they were able to bring it to market. That's how they understood the value of it. So they're doing the same thing now, and literally they go to all countries and all continents of the world to find these wonderful ingredients, because we all know that every part of the world has its contribution to the well-being of mankind. So in total, we're collecting 96 different ingredients, natural organic ingredients. Again, this is what separates us from all those other companies that say, "Oh yeah, we're good too for the gut health, and we're also, showing people how to be healthy." Yeah, but can they really source 96 different ingredients and put it all together in one simple system? So everything is organic, everything is ethically sourced, and we achieve three very important health objectives when we use our products. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to create new healthy bacteria, right? Now, how do we do that? We do that with the probiotics that our products contain. That's the function of the probiotics, to create healthy bacteria. But then we also need prebiotics. What's the difference? The prebiotics are the food, right? The good healthy food to feed the good bacteria. Once we've created the good bacteria, we have to feed them. And then number three, we support the natural detox process, right? We want to eliminate the toxins and the bad bacteria from our system. So we do that with our three products, starting with PhytoPower. PhytoPower is definitely an amazing, a complete product. You want to take this every single day because it gives you 35 different fruits and vegetables. Now, I know everyone tries to be good when they eat, but not everyone is perfect. It's very hard to always eat the best fruits and vegetables. So you're going to get everything you need in PhytoPower. And it's a diversity of different colors, because it's very important to have the different colors. Every color has different functions. So for example, green fruits and vegetables, they're very good for building the immune system and they help detox the body. Or anything that's yellow and orange, it helps with energy. The reds, they're good for circulation. And the blues and the purples, they help as they work as anti-inflammatories, and they help you relieve stress. So we have all the different colors in PhytoPower. We also have 5 different digestive enzymes which help you with your digestion. We have the right amount of probiotics, 8 different key probiotics to help create the new healthy bacteria in your gut. And we have the prebiotics, which is the food for the healthy bacteria. These are the sources of our prebiotics: red onion, apple, garlic, seaweed, leeks, the baobab fruit, and asparagus. And then we also have the liquid supplements, right? So these liquid supplements are very essential. We have the Next Balance, which helps stabilize the body. And then we have the Next Detox, which does the cleansing. Now, the reason we call them Next is because this is the next generation of liquid supplements. A lot has happened since the first one has come out into the market. The first one came out 25 years ago, which was Tahitian noni juice. And who brought that to the market? Our founder, Kelly Olson, right? So now he's bringing the next generation of liquid supplements to the market. There's new discoveries now, new technologies. And these liquid supplements, they're loaded with polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are very specific kinds of nutrients that are key to improve the gut microbiome health. And they've also been known to lower blood sugar. So if you know anybody who has blood sugar problems like diabetes, we definitely want to tell them about our Go Love Life products. Also, the polyphenols have been known to improve heart health, brain function, and reduce inflammation in the body. And we all know that we all have some sort of inflammation that we have to address. Now, one of the key ingredients in our products is the noni fruit. And the noni fruit is just loaded with polyphenols. That's why it works for many different illnesses. However, the noni that we're using in our Go Love Life products is a more potent version of noni than the noni that we started using 25 years ago when we created the first noni supplement, the noni juice. And the reason for that is that we use a new technology called red light fermentation. So we ferment the noni over red light for 30 days. And after 30 days, look what happens. The polyphenols in the noni, they increase by 25%. So it's a stronger version of noni, a more potent, more nutritious noni than before. And as good as noni is, it's only part of the equation. So we mix noni with different superfoods. So in our next balance product, we have the noni, we have the jackfruit, the amla, or sometimes it's called amalaki, right, from India. And these are superfoods that help with inflammation and help build the immune system. Fruit acids also go into this product to help balance the acidity levels in the microbiome. We also use turmeric, or turmeric, depending on how you want to pronounce it, right? But turmeric is good for many, many, many different illnesses, including cancer. But we also ferment the turmeric to make it even stronger, just like we ferment the noni. It's also very good for circulation. We use purple carrot, which just like noni is abundant with polyphenols for the microbiome. Blueberry for anti-aging, red grape for the renal system, young pumpkin fruit, which helps us create new healthy cells. And then in the detox is good for cleaning the skin, the blood, the liver, and the gut. Well, in the detox, we also use the noni ferment, but we also add artichoke. Artichoke is excellent for cleaning the intestinal tract and the liver. We use chlorella. Now, chlorella is one of those superfoods that's just loaded with chlorophyll, and it helps eliminate carcinogens in the body, what causes cancer. Now, chlorella is so powerful that I'm going to give you a little bit of trivia. Did you know that the astronauts use it when they go up into space? They take chlorella with them because they want to make sure that they're getting the right nutrients. So that's how valuable chlorella is. And also we use turmeric ferment, the purple carrot also in the next detox, but we also add the moringa leaf. Now, moringa is known as the most nutritious plant in the world. A lot of people look for moringa, and it's also amazing for lowering blood sugar. Cranberry is also used for the detox process. And then we use a mix of berries as well to regulate blood sugar and also to repair skin damage. So you can see a lot goes into our 3 products. And again, it's 96 different ingredients in total. I like to look at this as a health insurance because, you know, nobody can say that they eat perfectly. Even the people that claim that they eat healthy, you know, no one is perfect. So you want to make sure that you're getting that insurance, right? That you're getting the right nutrients, that you're not going to be missing out on anything. And that's what we do here in Go Love Life. We want to make sure that everyone gets the proper nutrition so that their gut microbiome could work the way it's supposed to work. Now, what can you notice right away? Well, it's not going to take very long. Most people in their first 2 to 3 weeks are starting to come up with just some amazing, wonderful testimonies. And these are some of the common things that people notice in the first 2 to 3 weeks. They say that they're dealing with stress a lot better, that their sleep is improving. Also, this supports your natural circadian rhythm. What is the circadian rhythm? It's that internal clock that we all have that tells you when it's time to go to bed, when it's time to wake up. I know for me, it was a little bit out of control. I like to jokingly say that I had no rhythm. And when I started taking the Go Love Life products, then all of a sudden I started getting sleepy every night at the same time. And I would wake up every night at the same time. So it regulated my system. I think a lot of people have that problem. Also, it helps with your digestive system. Now, it's not going to take 2 to 3 weeks to notice a difference in your digestion. It'll probably take 2 to 3 days. Also, it helps your skin and your hair look better. It helps with your joints and your muscle movements. It helps reduce inflammation in the body. That's also a testimony that I have where I've been able to drastically reduce the inflammation in my right arm. It used to hurt so bad that I couldn't do exercise. Yeah, I would try to lift weights at the gym and I couldn't do it. So it was very frustrating for me. Now, well, actually 30 days into the product, I noticed that the inflammation had reduced quite a bit in my arm. But now I've been drinking the products for about 4 months now. And I can honestly say there's no pain in my arm anymore. I go to the gym, I lift weights, I do all this exercising. I started swimming again. I started taking yoga classes again. I'm really like active now, and I'm just loving it because I feel stronger. I feel younger than I ever had before, and I really think that Go Love Life is changing my life, and I know it's going to change anybody's life. So that's why I'm motivated and excited to tell people about this because it's actually working for me. Also, it helps with your focus and your concentration, right? It improves energy, stamina, and recovery. So don't think that these products are just for unhealthy people with health challenges, right? We definitely want to get the younger people to take it as well. Athletes are going to benefit because it helps with their stamina and recovery. So everyone benefits with our products. Also, your response to food and cravings will improve. Now, this happens because when you're getting so well nourished, when there's so many nutrients that you're absorbing in the Go Love Life system, then the body stays satisfied. It's not going to always be hungry, because usually when the body's hungry, when you get those hunger pains or when you get that anxiety to overeat, it's really because the body is not asking for food, it's asking for nutrients. Sometimes we here, especially here in the United States, we eat a lot of empty calories, right? We eat a lot of food that's not very nutritious. So the body's always hungry. It's always asking for more because it's never satisfied. It's not getting the proper nutrition. In this case, the body's going to say, hey, I'm good. I don't have to overeat. You don't need to keep feeding me more and more. So those cravings are going to go away, right? You're going to feel lighter. Your clothes are going to feel better. So there's a lot of benefits to Go Love Life. And I like to jokingly say that the only people that are not going to benefit from the Go Love Life products are the people that don't have an intestine, the people that don't have a gut. Well, I think everyone has a gut, so everyone really needs these products. Everyone on the planet will need what we have to offer, and that's why there's such an amazing business behind Go Love Life. And of course, we're going to succeed. Of course, we're going to succeed because look who is backing our company. These gentlemen, I have to tell you, I've known them for many years. So has Andre. Andre has been working with these gentlemen for decades. Okay, both Andre and myself were top leaders in the previous company, the Tahitian Noni Marinda company. Kelly Olson founded that company 25 years ago. And I like to say that because of that, this is a new company. It's a baby that's being born, but it's being born at 25 years old because they have a track record of success of 25 years. Now, Kelly is a brilliant man. That's why so many people want to join Go Love Life all over the world. They know him in about 100 countries. And he's the one that designed the entire business plan for the previous company. He created the marketing plan, the compensation plan. And he knows a lot about compensation plans. So what he did this time is he perfected everything. He made everything more simple. He made everything more lucrative. And he made everything more fair. So I love that Kelly was able to do that. And when I found out about Go Love Life back in January of this year, I could not say no. There was no way that I was going to miss out on this opportunity just because I just know the integrity of Kelly Olson so much. Another person who is also equally as talented and a person of true integrity is Sean Whitney. Sean Whitney used to be the vice president of the previous company. Now he's the president of Go Love Life and one of the three founders. And I can say that when Sean Whitney was the VP, the vice president of marketing back in the original company, in the previous company, when he was on board, that was when that company had its biggest boom period. So we really owe a lot of the success to Sean Whitney. He's also a phenomenal person. And then finally, we have Cody Day. Now, Cody Day, not only is he another really wonderful person, they're all very amazing people to talk to, very friendly, very down to earth, very easygoing. But what I love about Cody is that he is the expert in international expansion. He helped the previous company expand into about 100 countries. It was really him. He's the one that understood the different cultures and the different laws, and how to get products and companies registered all over the world. So thanks to him, Tahitian Noni had that huge international presence. So this is exactly what's happening in Go Love Life. In just a short amount of time, in just 4 months, we were already shipping to 24 different countries. And that's thanks to Cody Day, because he's the one that knows how to do that. So pretty soon we're actually going to be, actually putting offices in different parts of the world, warehouses. It's just going to keep getting better and better. So we just have to be a little patient. We do want to get to every part of the world, but it's going to happen step by step. But Cody Day is the guy who really helps us do that. So again, we're in great hands. There's no risk. It's a new company, but these people know exactly what they're doing. They've had a lot of success in the past, and they're going to continue having success in the past. So they make it very easy to join the company. All you have to do is pay the $25 fee and become a member, and then you can get our products at the member or the affiliate price. And also you get your own website, just for that fee that you pay, the $25. You get your own personalized website. So you can start sharing your link with people. And when they go into your website, they could either shop at retail, and some people do. Some, it may seem a little illogical for some people to pay retail, but some people actually do. They want to pay retail. And when they do that, you make a retail profit. You make an extra $20 because that's the difference between the affiliate price and the retail price. But if they sign up as a member, they can pay the affiliate price, which is $20 less. Now, the best price is always when you go on subscription. Okay, so we want to definitely make sure that people are on subscription, because not only do you save money, you're paying only $155, but also you don't forget to order your product. It comes once a month automatically. The company charges you and ships it to you, usually it happens on the 10th actually. And this way you don't forget to order your product. You never run out, because the products are not going to last more than 30 days. If they're lasting more than 30 days, it means you're not taking them the right way. So you're supposed to just finish them all in 30 days, and then the next pack will come as soon as your first pack is finished. So let's go into a little bit of the marketing plan. I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to give you some details about the comp plan, because honestly, the comp plan is what really motivated me to do this business. I mean, I when I saw the product, I knew I had to be a consumer, because the products made perfect sense to me. And I've always studied gut health, and I knew the importance of it. And when I saw that Kelly Olson was, working in this area, and he was focusing on gut health, I said, oh, okay, I know it's going to be a product that I'm going to use. But when I saw the comp plan, that's when I knew I had to be a part of the business, because honestly, for a good long, maybe a good couple of years now, I've been a little bit dissatisfied, honestly, with the network marketing industry. I just was having a hard time finding a company that had a fair compensation plan. And the company that we were with previously, the Tahitian Noni company, they changed their comp plan completely back in last year, back in June of last year. So things got a little complicated. I wasn't sure that I was going to stay there because of the comp plan change. And I couldn't find another company that had a good, decent comp plan. But when they showed me Go Love Life, I said, oh, this is it. This is exactly what I was waiting for. I take my hat off to Kelly Olson again for creating this new comp plan, because it really is the most fair, the most simple, and the most generous comp plan that I've seen probably in my whole 30 years of being involved in this industry. I'm sure Andre feels the same way. We were both talking about this when we started with Go Love Life, and most people that see our comp plan and they've been around in network marketing, they understand that this is a lot easier than anything else that they've done in the past. So for people that have built complicated comp plans before, like stair-step breakaways or binary plans, they're going to go into this and it's going to be a walk in the park, to be honest. Let's first start with the fact that there's only 5 leadership levels to advance. And to me, that makes a world of a difference, because sometimes you go into these companies and there's like 15, 16 different, leadership ranks, and it becomes kind of overwhelming. Especially for new people that that may not have the network marketing experience, you tend to look at all those ranks and you say, wow, like when am I ever going to get to the top rank? It almost seems unreachable. And here we want everybody to get to the top rank, this elite performer rank. So you do it step by step in 5 steps. Okay, anybody can go through the 5 steps. Everyone's going to do it at different times. Some people will do it faster than others, but everyone can do it. So the first thing you need to do is get your product ordered. So that makes you an official member. And then you advance to the first rank, which is a merchant. What you want to do is you want to sponsor in 3 people to also buy their product, right? Whenever we see the number 130, that adds up to 1 pack. Those are the points we get per pack. And your total volume has to be 1,040, which comes out to 8 packs. Now, sometimes instead of like explaining all the numbers, I like to just talk in terms of legs and packs. And that's what Kelly Olson has taught us to do. It's a lot easier to understand what we need to do to move up in rank. So in this case, we need to sponsor 3 people and we need a total of 8 packs. And then to be a builder, the second level, we need to have 3 legs. Actually, we can have all the legs we want. This is a unilevel plan, so we can go as wide as we want. Remember that. We can sponsor in 100 people if we want or more. The 3 biggest legs, the 3 people that are probably working the fastest, they would need to have at least 6 packs in each of their organizations. So three leaders with 6 packs in their groups. And then the total would have to be 40 packs, okay, in order for us to get to builder. Now, remember, a lot of people do buy 2 packs or even more per month, okay, because depending on how big your household is, you might need more than just 1 pack, right? You're not going to be the only one in your household that wants to be healthy. Your spouse wants to be healthy. Your family members want to be healthy. Your friends want to be healthy. So you don't need exactly 40 people to go builder. You need 40 packs. So that means you can go builder with maybe 20, 30 people, okay? And then to be a leader, your 3 biggest legs need to move 25 packs. Okay, the total has to be 200 packs in your entire organization to be a leader. To be a star performer, you need to now have a 4th leg. You need to have found a 4th worker, right? A 4th person that's building the business. And each one of those 4 legs will have to move 50 packs. And at elite performer, you'll need to have 5 leaders or 5 people that are builders, that are building the business, I'm saying. And then each one of those 5 groups needs to move 60 packs each. Okay, so when we look at it in terms of packs and legs, I think it becomes a little bit easier to understand what we need to do in order to get to that elite performer position. Okay, and the total for elite performer does need to be 600 packs. So if everybody just buys 1 pack, then yes, you'll need about 600 people. But if you teach everybody how to maybe have a couple of customers, or maybe get their family members on the products, then you're going to need maybe less. You're going to maybe need half the amount of people. Maybe 300 people is all you're going to need to become an elite performer. Maybe even 200 people. You see, depends on how many people buy how many packs per month. Okay, so it doesn't take a whole lot of people to get to elite to get to elite performer, to get to the top position. In other companies, you would need to have thousands upon thousands of people to get to the top position. Over here, you just have to build those 5 teams, 5 good people that want to work with you and you want to help them grow. And that's how you get to the top position. Okay, so I think most people can figure that out, sooner or later. Now, in every single level, you're going to make money. Okay, and what I love about our comp plan is that in level 1, you're making a full 15%. Okay, and that's permanent. Okay, that doesn't change. In some companies, they like to start off paying you a large percentage on level 1, and then they switch it, and then after a couple of months they give you less. They give you like maybe less than 5%. Over here, it's permanent. So you're always going to make 15% month after month after month on everybody that you personally sponsor. Now, who goes into your level 1? Everyone that's an affiliate that you personally sponsor, and also your customers. If they sign up as a customer, if they have a customer account, then they also go into level 1. So what is 15% of one pack, 130? That comes out to approximately 20 US dollars, 20 US dollars. If a customer buys at full retail, then you make another $20. So you can make as much as $40 on level one. But on average, most people will order on the subscription price, and you'll make at least $20 per pack per person every single month on level one. Now on level two, and obviously your level two is going to grow, because once the people that you bring in, when they realize that they can make $20 to $40 per pack per person every single month, then they're going to want to bring in their people. And when your people on level one bring in their people, that becomes your level two. So on level two, as long as you're a merchant, you're always going to get 10%. And that comes out to 13 US dollars per pack, per person, every month. And then on level 3, 4, 5, and 6, you also make money. Now, depending on your rank, you get higher percentages, but once you get to the two top ranks, you'll never make less than 5% on each one of those levels, level 3, 4, 5, and 6. But when you get to the top 3 leadership positions, which are leader, star performer, and elite performer, that's where the magic happens. So this is what we call the sweet spot, right? This is where we want to be as soon as we can. Okay, because once we get into the top 3 positions, now we start getting the global bonuses. And it makes a huge difference in your income. I mean, we have people in the company that are becoming leader for the first time, and they're saying that their income is jumping by 75, maybe 80% from one month to the next. And it's because now you start getting the bonuses. So let's explain how the bonuses work. Let's start with the leadership bonus. The leadership bonus, well, this is very simple to understand. All it really does is it adds a little bit more to your level 6. So if you're a leader and you're getting 4% on level 6, like normal, that's the normal payout on level 6. Now you're going to get another 3%. So it's really going to be a total of 7% that is paid out to you on everything that happens on your level 6. When you're a star performer, they're going to add 5% to 5%. So you're going to make a total of 10% on level 6. And when you're an elite performer, you'll make 10% on top of the 5%. So that's a full 15% that you'll make on level 6. So this is what's very unique about our compensation plan, is that you'll get 15% on level 1 when you're first starting your business, because we want you to make money fast and in significant amounts when you first start. But then also when you expand your group and you get to those deeper levels, right? And you start getting more and more people on level 6, then you'll also make a lot of money, because that's when they're going to pay you 15% as well. So, Kelly understood this. He understood, again, marketing plans very well. So he knew that statistically, when people grow a large organization, level 6 is usually the strongest level, because the shape of your organization, some people look at it as a pyramid, but it's really a triangle. I mean, it's really I'm sorry, not a triangle, a diamond is what I meant to say. It's shaped like a diamond. So it's going to start expanding, and then it'll start narrowing down as you go deeper. So usually in the middle of your organization is where you're going to have the most amount of people. And statistically, that's level 6. Statistically, level 6 is where people have the most amount of people. And that's where Goal of Life is going to pay you more, where you have the most amount of people. Okay. So now let's finally get to the last part of our compensation plan. And this is the most exciting part, is the dynamic compression bonus pool. So let's talk a little bit about dynamic compression, because some people may not be familiar with that term. What is dynamic compression? Well, if you look at our comp plan, you see that the unilevel plan pays down to level 6. So a lot of people ask, well, what happens when your organization keeps growing and people start coming in on level 7, on level 8, on level 9, on level 10, right? Well, that's going to happen. It's going to happen for everybody. So people ask, well, what happens? Do I not make money anymore because the comp plan finishes at level 6? It stops at level 6? Well, the answer is yes, you're going to keep making money. But you see, all that volume, that volume that flows deep into your organization, that's considered the dynamic compression. And that's going to be collected by the company, and it's going to be put into a pool. Now, it's not just going to happen for your dynamic compression, it's going to happen for everyone's dynamic compression. So the people in Asia and the people in Latin America and the people in Europe and the people in Africa, all these people that are creating, that are generating volume deep, all of that dynamic compression is going to all go into a pool. And then we're all going to share that pool. Okay, we're all going to share the success. So as long as you're in the top leadership positions, you will get a piece of that pool every single month. What they do is they take 16% of all that money that goes into the pool, and every month they share it among all the leaders. Then they take 24% of the money in the pool, and they share it every month among all the star performers. And the biggest part of the pool, 60%, they share that every month among all the elite performers. And that's why people are making so much money at the elite performer position. Now, we've only paid out 3 months worth of commissions. We're going to pay out our 4th month very soon on the 15th. But so far, we've only paid out 3 months worth of commissions. And you got already, we already have 3 people in the company that are elite performer. So we already know that people are making great incomes at this level. We have people making 15,000, 20,000 a month as elite performer. And this is just the very beginning. So you can just imagine in the future how people at this level, as their groups get bigger and bigger, and as the pool gets bigger and bigger, the dynamic compression pool gets bigger and bigger, you could just imagine how much people are going to make. I mean, it will come up. There will come a point in time where people in Go Love Life will be making 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month. That's going to happen. And already so soon, just 3 months into the business, we've got people already doing very, very well, you know? So it just gives us an indication that things are going to get very, very strong when it comes to compensation. And I can guarantee you that we're going to get the attention of people all over the industry, because the incomes that are going to be made in this company are going to be extraordinary and record breaking. So some people are going to understand that at the very beginning. Some people will come in a little later, and that's okay. But we want to make sure that we are, you know, getting in and taking advantage of the fact that we're first in market. Now, very quickly, this is a business model that I like to show. Not everyone, you know, has to do it if they don't want to do it, right? But I like to show it because it's a good way to make money fast, and it's how my sponsor Valencia was able to get to elite performer in just her first month. She did it in 26 days. Okay, we started a little late in February. We didn't actually start the first day of February. We started the second day of February, and then February was a short month. So she did it in 26 days. This is how she did it. This was her secret. She knew that if everybody just bought the minimum, and again, I'm going to go back to this slide for just a minute. You see, what Valencia did was very smart. Most people will look to merchant and then builder and leader, and they'll want to know, what do I have to do to get here, and what do I have to do to get here, and then what do I have to do to get here. Well, Valencia immediately, she looked at the top position. She said, well, what do I have to do to get to the top position? And she just did some very simple math. She said, okay, 78,000 comes out to 600 packs. If everybody in my group does 1 pack, then it'll take me 600 people. But if I show people in my group how to move 2 plus 2, which is the total of 4, then that means I could probably go to elite performer with 150 people, right? 600 people, 600 packs divided by 4 is only 150 people. So that's what she did to get to the top position so quickly. And basically, she teaches us to get 2 packs because there's usually somebody in the household that also wants to be healthy, right? So 2 packs, and then we get customers, at least 2 customers or 1 customer that has, you know, 2 adults in their household, and they'll get 2 packs every month. So the key is to move 4 packs between what we order, what we consume, and our customers consume, what our immediate family and friends consume. And then we're going to teach 5 business builders, 5 associates, to do exactly the same thing. 5 people to move 4 packs per month. Now that will give us exactly $364 every month. And with that money, we're going to pay for our 2 packs, right? So from that point on, we're going to have 0 expense. We're just going to make money. We're never going to spend money. Now, when the people on level 1, when they follow the same system, when they show their 5 members how to move 4 packs per month, then us, the people on top, that means over $1,300 per month in income. But if we take it one more level, when the people on level 2, when they show their 5 members how to move 4 packs each, then it gives us a total of $4,589 per month. And this doesn't include the bonuses. So we have to make sure that we're adding the bonus money on top of this, which, could vary, but it's definitely going to be, bringing our total over much higher than 5,000 a month. So this is the way to make 5,000 a month very quickly. Again, Valencia did this, and she did not make $5,000 a month in her first month. She made over $10,000 in her first month. So she did even twice as much as what we're showing here. But it works. And again, this keeps duplicating. So once you duplicate it into the level 4 and level 5 and level 6, the numbers do get astronomical. The important thing to realize here is that there is no limit to how much money you can make. And I think people are going to be very satisfied with the fact that their income keeps growing from month to month to month without any end. There is no end. There is no ceiling. But it's not just the money, the travel, the experiences, that's what's also going to make being part of Go Love Life so special. The founders of this company, they love to give away trips, and I think me and Andre, can vouch for that. We've been through some pretty amazing events. I know both me and Andre have gone to many retreats with the previous company. We've seen amazing places like Italy and Switzerland and Tahiti and Monte Carlo, right? And Hawaii, Thailand, so many wonderful places that they took us to. And that's going to continue here. It's part of our culture. It's who we are. We want people to have all those amazing experiences. And when they do give you trips, in this company, it'll be for the elite, people that reach the elite status. It'll always be trips for 2. So you're not going to go alone. You're going to go with your significant other, or you're going to take one of your team members with you. And it's always going to be the royal treatment, the 5-star hotels, the best locations on earth. Now, this is only our first year, and we're already planning trips. So the trips have begun, starting with our international convention, September 7th through the 9th. Now, this is going to be a historic event. I really wouldn't miss this for the world. I know it's going to be complicated for some people in other countries to get to Las Vegas in September, but I would highly suggest that you try. Try to get a visa. Our company, by the way, will write you a letter to make sure that you can present that to your consulate, and they'll say that it's for business, so that this way you can get a visa. So the company will do that for you. All you have to do is email Andrew Ficklin, who's my buddy. He's the person in charge of this event, and he'll make sure to do that for you. And we want everybody to be here because this is going to be our very first convention. Like I said, it's a historic moment. When we're in Go Love Life for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, we're going to look back and say, we were at the first convention. We were there. We were there when it all started. And if you do become a leader between now and the convention, they will pay for your hotel stay. And if you're one of the first 25 to become a leader, you will also get free airfare. But if you become an elite this year, then the next year in March, you're going to be going to Dubai, all expenses paid. So that's going to be an amazing trip. Now, remember, you want to do it this year, but if you become an elite next year, then there's always going to be another trip. So, don't stress out about it, but it would be wonderful to get to Dubai. So I encourage everyone to try to get to elite this year, because it's going to be an amazing experience. So the last thing I want to mention before I finish is I want to show everybody this graph, because to me, this says it all. All network marketing companies are going to go through these 4 stages of life. And we are right here. We're right in the beginning. We're in formulation. Now we're growing so fast. We already have almost 45,000 members in just 4 months. So that means we're going to be going into concentration pretty quickly. But at some point, we'll go into momentum. And momentum usually can last 10, 15, maybe even 20 years for a company. That's where the big fortunes are made. That's when the company expands and puts offices in different parts of the world, and everybody makes money. So momentum, you definitely want to be building when the company's in momentum. And then eventually stability will happen. And that's when the company still makes money, but they're not making as much as when they were in momentum. So nowadays, we have quite a few companies that are in stability, the companies that have been around for a long time, like Amway, like Herbalife, there's plenty of companies that are in stability. Now, people still join those companies today. Can they still make money? Yeah, they can still make some money, but the big money, that was already made already. You have to understand that the people make the fortunes when they get in early. So I hope you feel as blessed as I do to get to know this company in the very beginning, because 90% of the wealth is right here, right at the beginning stage when we get in before everybody else. So we want everybody to be part of this amazing team and have everything that you could want out of life: optimal health, financial freedom, plenty of adventures. I like to finish by saying that we have all the 4 ingredients for success. The first one is an amazing product that works for everybody, no exception. The product is going to be for everybody. Number 2, we have these amazing founders that I would follow them into any venture, because they're just people of such integrity and such knowledge and intelligence that we know that we're in good hands, and we know that we're going to have a very long lasting company because of our founders. Number 3, the comp plan is probably the best I've seen in the whole industry. And then number 4 is the timing, the perfect timing. So we have those 4 perfect ingredients to have all the success that we need. And I hope that you enjoyed the information today. I know I went a little bit long, but I wanted to make sure everybody got details on the comp plan today. But if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. And Andre too. Andre will be more than happy to answer any questions for you.
All right, that was very great. Thank you, Mr. Velasquez. It was so wonderful. We so much appreciate the details, explanation, and a whole lot. And the reason why I intended that you lead the process, as we learn from you. We are still babies, and we are looking up to learning more and more as you present to us anytime we call on you. So thank you very much. Question time. Question time. If you have a question, you can raise your hand. We'll call you. You can unmute yourself. Okay. No one has a question.
Oh, we have Susanna.
Susanna, okay. Hi, Susan. Please, you can unmute yourself. Susan is a very good friend of mine.
That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you very much for the presentation. I must say it's wonderful hearing from you and also getting to know much about this Go Life. I think I missed a little out on the how to join. How do we join? I missed a little out of that. Can you recap for us?
Mm-hmm. And where are you located, Susanna?
I'm in Ghana.
You're in Ghana. Okay, perfect. Yeah, well, right now, because Ghana is not officially open yet, we are getting creative in the way people are signing up. Sally's going to be able to kind of talk you through that, show you how to do that. But right now, what we're doing is we're signing up people with a US address or an address of a country that we are shipping to. And we have to, through a shipping company, find out how to get you your product quickly. So Sally's going to be able to help you with that. Now, we are open in 24 different markets. So that means that once you get an ID number and a website, which you're going to be able to get for $25 US, you are going to be able to now promote this to those countries, to people living in those countries. So you can have an international business very quickly with Goal of Life. But right now, because we're the pioneer group in Ghana, we have to face some some starting challenges, but because you have such a great leader like Sally, who is really making sure that everybody's participating and getting their product, then it's going to pay off, because the first group to open in Ghana is probably going to be the most successful group, I imagine. And that's what we're doing. We're preparing so that we can have the company consider Ghana as one of the markets that they ship to. So then at that point, the company will take over and they'll start shipping directly to Ghana. Okay. I hope that clears things up.
Okay. I will add that when it comes to the registration, we'll be having a personal engagement, and I will take you through how to get on board. I've shared a link with you, which I will still need to be present as you go through the process. So just as he said, this is the first meeting that we're calling on people in Ghana, actually. I joined just 1st June, so we are only 12 days old. Today is the 12th. I joined on 1st June. We are 12 days old. Few people have registered, and I've guided them through the process. So anyone here, I believe you all have my links, but I will need to help you, because Ghana is not yet on board. So you use a Ghana address. We will need address in the US, and then we'll take it out from there. Or we have a platform that everyone here who is not on the platform will be added, and then you will be informed through that platform. A lot of people have the information on how to get on board through the platform. We must say that we are pushing this so that, like Velasquez said, we want to catch the attention of the founders so that they can quickly move to Ghana. Because when I first contacted them through Andre and Charles, I've not spoken to any of the founders yet. I'm looking up to my big bosses. What I was told is that no, they have a plan for Ghana, but not now. I say it is now. Say it's not now. I say it is now. We want it now. So a lot depend on those of us who are here. And as he said, when we are able to break the ground with all the sacrifice and everything that we need, in fact, I don't know what word to use to describe how we'll be referred to in a year or two to come. So for now, we are making sure we set the pace. We are making sure we get things right. And I'm still repeating, it calls for a lot of sacrifice, and a lot is going on already. Some people are aware of the sacrifices that are being made, but it does not matter the sacrifice. It matters what comes after, and that's what I'm looking at. So let's look beyond the sacrifice. Let's do it, get it done, and very soon everybody will be happy we will sacrifice. It is always the case. Someone must start. Someone must pay the price for others to have safe ride. If you are a parent, you don't sacrifice, your children will come and suffer. So we are in a labor situation, like a pregnant woman. We need to give birth to Go Live Ghana in pain, and we'll see a very bouncing baby boy very soon, and we'll be happy. Okay. Any more question? I know the comp plan is not something most of us are familiar with, so I did some breakdown analysis that I will be sharing. But before then, let's look at any more question. None in the chat at the moment. None in the chat. Okay. Any more question? Okay, if not, let me just simply share this analysis with us. Okay, I hope you can all see my screen. All right. Now we've spoken, Charles spoken intensively about the ranks. It's easy to get to the ranks as he showed us. You need 300 people or so, as he said, to get to the top. Now, after you've gotten to the top, you have your business running smoothly. Your team understand the philosophy behind the business, which is a monthly reorder, but please, it's not compulsory. The only thing is that we have a term in Ghana known as NCNC, no contribution, no chop. That's the principle. Now, it's not compulsory to do the auto ship monthly, but if you do with your team, you get paid. If your team does it and you don't do it, you don't get paid. So no contribution, no chop. So let's say you are a merchant rack, you have your 3 people, they bring their 3 and everything. Let's just assume that you build up to level 5 and everybody is just comfortable and you are there who led the team. Every month as they do the order, your minimum monthly commission will be 1,103.7. That's your minimum monthly earning. So what will you choose? You trade off $155 and get this, or you let go this because of $155. So you have to contribute to the pool to get this. So that is the reason why you need to, because 1,000 and above is more than 155. Who will see $1,103 and refuse to exchange or to place an order for a pack of daily 3 system for 155 and let it go? No, it's not going to happen. No one sees money and turn his back to it. You are a builder, you build your team up to level 6. Remember, you'll be paid up to level 6. Okay, things are going on well. Everybody knows that if I place the order, my team places the order, we're going to make money. You trade off 155, you take 4,000 away. Want to do that? You have to. You can do it. You move on to leader. You are the leader. You are paid up to level 6 plus from level 7 down. Now, if you look at the screen, you see the level 7 has a star. Reason being that if you build up to level 6, where you are taking cumulatively level 1, level 2, level 3 up to here, and your organization dipping into level 7 and 8, and it goes and goes and goes, 3% will be added to the level 6. So if you have the same volume at level 6, 3% will be added. That's why I repeated 729, 130. So this become actually 7. But you have to start earning from here before you get additional 3%. And this covers all the levels that follow. It's a compensation on level 6. So actually, this will change to level. It will change to 7%. This pot will change to 7% because 3 will be added as your team dipping into level 7 going down. If you build as a star performer, the level 6 that you will reach, you would have been paid 52, 208 cumulative up to here. But because your team dipping into level 7 and going down, another 5% will be added. So in all, you are going to take 62,000 just for trading off $155. That's the binary for you. That's how it works. So you cannot let go this money. That's why he said already people are taking a huge chunk of money. $1 million is paid in 3 months. 3 months, wonderful. What about if you are an elite performer? Same thing apply. You're taking this one, you need to have 5 partners. So you can start with the 5 level as we speak. This is 4. The star performer, you need to have 4 legs, 5 legs down here. So this is what happens. Every month, everybody is doing whatever they have to do wonderfully. You hit level 6, you have your 5%. You hit level 7 going down, they add 10% to your level 6. So you are getting a whopping $330 and above. So within a year, you have less than 6 months, you are a millionaire. And I read from the back office, The intent of these founders is to create as many millionaires as possible within the shortest moments, within the shortest possible time. And they're already doing it. And I'm not surprised when I did this breakdown and I saw the money. They are capable of doing that. So it is just for us to take up the challenge and begin to work it out and see how everything unfolds at the end of the day. It is possible, it is doable. In every month you place your order, your team places the order, money comes into your account. There are more we'll be talking about how to access the money and the rest. So time will not permit us to go that. We will have a session for training for partners and a whole lot, how to navigate yourself through the back office for those who already have their accounts, and many more. Now, finally, we have a goal, and the goal is to be in Las Vegas. How many of us here are ready to go to Las Vegas? I know all of us can make it. We have just 2 more months to do that. We have this June, July, August, September, we are gone. You see, one of the things that intrigued me about this business is the events. And I read about their previous performance. They use event to drive the business, and they've started already. So if we capitalize on events, I'm telling you, we can break through. We can qualify for the Dubai, and to be amazing. 6 months, we have, let me say 5 months for those who, for the first time, are getting to know this. But we started 1st June. Go Love Life Ghana was born 1st June. So 6 months, let's get as many elites to get to Dubai. September, let's get as many merchants to be in USA, Las Vegas. Take advantage of the visa. It's a great opportunity to have US visa, and it's going to be much more easier if you just get up and say you are looking for US visa. Like he said, an official letter will be written to you, which you present. So you are going for a conference, you are going for a convention, and they will go and allow you. And you have that visa down there. And anytime it will help you to travel to US anytime you want. So please, we can make it. If you want to be a merchant, get 3 people enrolled. You are a merchant. You are qualified. Then move on to the leadership so that they will take care of your hotel and everything. If possible, elite, free air tickets. And we're gonna make it there. All right, thank you very much. Thank you all. There is a question. Okay. Oh, that's Andre. Oh, thank you. We want to prove that. We want to prove that. Thank you. I want our actions to prove that. Thank you. When it comes to leadership, it should be result oriented. But thank you for acknowledging us doing our best. Yeah. So we want to have a record-breaking experience with Go Love Life. This is my first American company anyway. So I pray to have a good experience together with my team. All right, thank you. Please, anyone has a word to our leaders, Charles, Andre, anyone with a word?
Sally, this is great presentation. Thank you, Charles, for your presentation, and Sally, thank you for your table and explain how to go into elite performer quickly. And when you talking about last year speech and talking about opening Ghana, opening and creating team, and you have lot of energy. I feel this energy, your love, this business, you love people, and and my smile all time in my face, very big smile. I happy to be you in my team. Thank you, Sally. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you too. I'm most grateful. I must admit that I'm happy to join people like you. You are my fathers, and I'm going to meet my grandfather, Kelly, who is 93 years old, and he doesn't look like he's 93. And the man is a product of the product he's dealing with. He lives on natural things, and he looks very young compared to the age. Wow. So I'm happy to be part of you. This is a son you have, but you didn't know. Now he has joined you. Thank you. Okay. Susie, I saw your hand, or it was the earlier one.
Yeah, my hand was up.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Yes, I want to thank our presenters from Go Live for bringing this product to bear to us here in Ghana. And as they explained in my question, we'll need some time to get the company really framed up in the country. So we are also appealing to them to expedite some advantages for us so that we can be recognized by the main body on time. We also want to thank you, Godson, for bringing to us this company in Ghana. We are praying and hoping that we'll work together to make Go Live a phenomenal company in our country. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
Most happy to have you. I know you. I know what you can do. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's nothing more, we would like to bring the session to an end. However, Mr. Villasis normally hosts a session on Thursday, and then I will be sharing the link as he put it forth. So Thursday, we'll be expecting you. The fact of the matter is that the more you hear, the more understanding you gain. And let me quote from the Bible that says that faith comes by hearing the word of God. So this one, confidence, boldness with Go Love Life will come by your continuous hearing. And hearing what? The message of good love. Go Love Life. So please, it took me a lot of engagement with the reading on the company, the complaint and everything to be breaking down things into pieces for us. Yeah, so we all need to do same so that when you are explaining, you know what we are talking about. You need to read more about the products, read about the ingredients, what they do in the human body, and gradually you have a grasp on the available information you need to push forward without struggle. I love it when Charles is just, it's like the thing is with him. So we'll get there, and it will take a lot of commitment and dedication, sacrifice to be there. So thank you all. If nothing more, we would like to bring the curtain down by saying thank you, Mr. Andre, thank you, Mr. Charles. Further discussions behind the scene will continue, and as Susan said, expedite action for Ghana to be recognized. And thank you. We have some meetings on Monday, so we'll see before I will break the news. Thank you so much. I'm most grateful.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I will share the recording for those who want to have a recap. Thanks.